Welcome back, everybody. Today we are building a cactus farm, and not only that, it's going to be a very good-looking cactus farm by the end of it, I hope. Either way, it's going to be a good time. But as I say, good to have you guys back here, and before we go any further, you guys are absolutely crazy. Let me just say this. Everyone in the comments and just watching the video has been absolutely nuts in the last video. I've just gone ahead and checked the numbers, like, you know, the number doesn't count. It's the percentage of numbers that are absolutely crazy. Like, the likes per view, I think I actually just lost a cactus, oops. The likes per view and all that sort of stuff, which I don't really look that much into, it's just cool to look at, have been absolutely nuts. And as far as that's concerned, I don't even know if it does anything on YouTube, but thank you very much for that, guys. Thank you very much for liking the videos or just watching the videos. Obviously, it's great for me to know, and of course, it's just cool. It's just a cool number. Numbers are sometimes fun to look at. But that's that for that. I just want to say thank you very, very much, guys. And now, as we start, we're going to be doing a cactus farm. And this is going to be it's going to be simple, all right? I'll give you this much. It's going to be simple, but it's going to be effective. And that's what we're going for. So, oh, yeah, I forgot about that guy. I was like, wait, what? And then I've realized what that is. I keep forgetting about him. And also, oh, yeah, I've got so much stuff to show you guys. Bam. Looting 3 diamond sword. I've gone through a few picks and almost going through another one. So I've been very, very busy, and you're about to see why I am stupidly busy in here. So let's go in here, and sun, please don't be going down. Almost. I'm gonna have to remember that. I'll give it 2 minutes, and I should be back there. So this is what we did in the last episode, which I'm actually pretty proud of. It's looking pretty cool. The well next to the traveler's knoll, next to the library. As we walk up here, I've got to be sneaky. Jump up that way. There. Jump in here. Now, one thing that I've learned is if I don't do anything, look at this. But then I shift, and obviously the magma block doesn't hurt me if I shift. But if you're shifting to go down a little bit faster, why am I also? Oh, you know what? I was like, why am I not losing any air? It's because I'm standing on this block. I forgot about that. That's another thing. By the way, I asked you guys what I didn't know. That's another thing I didn't know that I've learnt recently is that you stand on those underwater, and you got as much air as you've ever needed. But this is what this place is looking like. Very big difference. I think so. And you can tell I've been doing some pretty solid work here, trying to get this place all turned over from one way to the other, and get it ready for today. So my plan is, if people haven't seen a cactus farm, or if you've worked with cactus in Minecraft, you know how much of a pain in the butt cactus can be. And the reason for that is it needs to have a block space on either side of it to work. And I kind of like those little things that each, or quirks, I guess I would call them, quirks that each block has in the game. They're pretty cool, but they can be very, very annoying at times, and this could be one of them with the cactus. But for today, we're actually using that as our thing that's going to be our mechanism, I guess. That's it, the mechanism for the cactus farm. And of course, that means we can break cactus automatically, which is fantastic. Also, I'll show you this thing on the way up, which is the cool part about it. But the thing that I've been doing here is I've been digging out this area without any help from a beacon, which kind of sucks. So I think we should really be looking into getting some wither skeleton skulls. And with that new looting sword, I'm getting pretty itchy to go out into the nether and well, I'm getting the itch. I think that's the expression, right? Else it sounds a bit strange. I'm getting the itch to go out into the nether to go and get some of those. Actually, do we not have any spruce at all? Okay, that's fine. Well, I guess we're going up here anyway. I did say that I needed to... Oh, by the way, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Shoots all the way up, and bam. Nice, and working wonderfully. And of course, I'm going to have to sleep. So, there, and... Can we get in there? Perfect. So, the other thing is, of course... Going up there, that works fantastic. But the other thing with the thing that we're doing today is it's not going to be very, very effective necessarily. It's going to be effective enough for us, but it's not going to be like a stupidly over-the-top effective farm. So don't prepare to see that. What's that on? Ooh. It's very low. It's very, very low. Where is this? Come with me. In fact, you know what? I use enough of these to warrant me doing this and doing this over here and that over there. Bam. They really don't make a lot. And, like, basically, the next goal for us today, as we're going through this, shift down so we don't take damage, the next goal for us here is we're going to make this piece all produce the cactus. I've gone through that, but we're also going to make it collect the cactus, store the cactus, and maybe in the very far future, which I know someone's going to suggest, and very good thought, by the way, is making a proper super smelter. And I've actually never done that. which is a very requested thing by many people. This side torch is going to hurt me. There we go. But yeah, it's a very requested thing, and I've just never honestly had a need or had the desire, for that matter, to use it. So that's something we could very well look into in the future. Now, you see what I'm doing here, which is, if you guys have done this, you'll probably know what this is. If not, you're about to find out. The idea is that we keep these away from each other by 2 blocks, so that if any cactus breaks off this one, it doesn't shoot onto that one, and that one doesn't shoot onto that one. And it should become kind of obvious very, very soon. Now, I'm actually wondering, I didn't explicitly count this. It just all looked good, and I left it at it like that for the reason. But there we go. That'll work there, and we'll just get rid of these. So the way we're going to break this is a very, very simple way. And the cool thing, this is a pretty neat thing about a cactus farm, is you don't really require any redstone, which, as we showed in the last episode, we can do. It's just going to take us a while and not work very well. And also with water. Man, that is a redstone's worst nightmare. So let's have a look at that. Okay. I'm liking I like the use of the trapdoors. I'm going to keep them. They're very cool. I thought they would go cool. And I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong with a spruce trapdoor in this update. There we go. And there we go. Now, another cool thing. Here, I told you I've got a lot of catching up to do. And it's only been 1 day. Can you believe that? 1 day. And I've got this much catching up to do. The other cool thing is, look at this. F3 screen, if you go and look up here, we're on 18W32A for an update. And that is a snapshot for Minecraft 1.13.1. So it's a snapshot for that version. And that little thing over there has been amazing. In fact, we've just updated from 31A, which was the one I updated, which is the thing I'm going to be telling you about. And that is, and I have to go upstairs again. And that is that from us updating, we have managed to get our old world working on Twitch again. So for people who don't know the old world, it's fairly large. And if you haven't joined us on Twitch yet, of course, the link is down in the description. You can catch us live on there. And there's a whole host of reasons why we stream on Twitch instead of YouTube. But that's beyond the scope of a video. But that'll be the inevitable question I know that someone will be asking me. But yeah, we prefer Twitch. Now, why did I come up here? I know why. It was for these. I guess I'll grab just that many, and I will grab, what color dye do we use? In fact, I think I've got cactus green, don't I? In here. There we go. Fantastic. So yeah, it's for a whole host of reasons, but really my main thing is I really do like Twitch. So that's the whole reason if you guys ever wanted to catch us over there. And I've just thought about something now as we're going down here. I'm going to have to break all the cactus to be able to place the thing that I want to place. I just didn't quite think of this, because if I'm going to place a block here, the cactus is going to break. So that wasn't too smart of me. In fact, this wasn't too smart of me because I don't have my silk touch pick on me either. We'll just break it. That's all right. So that's the thing. Now, what I want to do before we go any further is I want to get all these pieces in. As you kind of get the idea. If I go out here, I go up like that, and I will put in this one over here. And in fact, we need 16 panes, and I've just lost one. That wasn't very smart of me. I'm going to have to go up for my pick. In any case, that wasn't very, very clever, but that's all right. So if we put that there, as that grows up, it should fall off either side and get picked up. I think there is the odd chance of it falling on top of the block, but honestly, I'm willing to take that risk. It's not going to be that bad. We don't need this cactus that bad, but we do need it for a future project, which is going to be the exciting part. So prepare yourselves for that. Let's just say the pirate area is going to be very, very green. So that is why we need it. I keep hearing this zombie in here somewhere, and I don't know where it is. And things have changed. I've taken a few trips out. In fact, a few to very, very polarizing places, to be completely honest. I went to the desert to get some more sandstone, which is looking good. I've been smelting this stuff up. I'm so glad we added this in the game. Might I just add that? I'm so glad that we don't have to wait until an update actually does add this in properly. Wait, is there a spot in my water that stops? That is not very good. I guess I need to just put a bit of water here, and then that'll fix that up. So that was quite good. Quite an important thing. There we go. Okay, cool. We've got this, and I think, yeah, that is a water source block. So right in there. Okay, perfect. That's going to work for us, and that one should be one as well. So this is what we're doing, and I can't just leave that one block before I go back there. Let me fix that up, and let me fix that up there as well. Thank you. Wonderful. And I'm also just going to change it so I don't break everything. So let's get to where I'm at. Now, this over here, is the idea. We're going to get the things breaking. And by the way, we've been making cactus, take it that way. And over time, these things are going to roll into here. And then I'm going to put more water down here. And it's going to roll into this part over here. Now, what we want to do is we want to have a farm over here being the cactus farm. And on that side, I'm thinking a netherwort farm. Tell me what you guys think. Netherwort farm, or is there another farm that might be very, very important? Kind of small, but something that could be quite useful to us. So let me know about that. I do want to have a bit of work to do with the red nether brick. Let me tell you that much. I really do want that red nether brick. It looks amazing. And I actually, you know what? Here we go. If there was one block I could have in a slab and stair variant right now, it would be that. We've already got a few of the prismarine ones. I'm down for that one. I'm totally down for that. I think that would be absolutely awesome having stair variants of that. Could you imagine the red nether brick roofs you could make? That would be nuts. That would be pretty crazy. Okay, so speaking of a little bit crazy, we're about to do something that could be kind of annoying right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and place these all down here. There, I'm just going to do this just to make my life a little bit easier and carrying on like this. Now, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure these functions still maintain from the old school versions of Minecraft. So, well, being 1.12. But I'm pretty sure this ability is going to be the same. Yeah, that's going to go there. So that's going to push into that. Cool, perfect. So I just wanted to make sure that the water would not run into there, but I can't see any reason why it would. And I can tell there quite clearly is no reason why it would. So I'm going to have to fill these up. If I actually fill that one up there, this is going to become a source block. So that is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to perhaps fill this one in here. And if I go in here, is this going to push me backwards? It is. Okay. That could be interesting. Maybe getting rid of that in there. Does that push backwards? You see, this is where it comes down to it. It'll push me out there. That one will push me there. So I'll just take that one. And let's check what this does. It does the same sort of thing there. Okay, so this is where the nightmare begins. And as I say, doing some pretty crazy stuff that could prove to be kind of annoying like this. It's alright. I'm just going to have to play around with this. But you guys get the picture. And in fact, even if we don't get it all 100%, it's alright. It's not a big deal. It's not gonna keep me awake at night for hours upon hours, and then I'm gonna be able to get over it. Now the next thing is, once it comes here, it's all gonna flow in this way. You can see if we drop one of those in there, it goes there. It actually flings straight into here, and the distance from there to the middle, and I've counted it already, is 8 blocks. So that is fantastic. So we'll test that again, just make sure there's no crazy new water things. That falls in there and falls all the way down there. Perfect. Now, here is where we get a little bit more interesting. So if we go in here, and we go in this way, and we're going down 1 block, so that it falls into here, it drops down this way, and then we're going to place this all the way to the very end. That was kind of weird. I just saw that not load, and now it's loading. I guess that's probably like some optimization thing, but that's cool. So what we want to do is we want to come to the end here, and we want to shoot this stuff all the way up, and this is going to be very, very simple. And I do want to, once I've done this, I won't do this right now because it takes a bit of time. And I'm also using an iron pickaxe again. Oh no, we've got obsidian to remove. But what I want to do, and I guess we're gonna have to remove it to prove my point for this. But this is what I'm talking about too. Okay. There, and there. What I want to do for the very last time, I'm gonna say that, is do that. And right over here, we want to make this one a packed ice block, which, by the way, I did go out and I ended up mining a bit of the icebergs out, and man, I don't know what I can do in that iceberg biome for building, but there's something that really wants me to build there. Like, I don't know what it is about it. I really want to test out if there is something cool, like building a civilization or something around there, what it could be, because I think there is something we're not seeing in there, and they could be really neat. Maybe like a crashed ship or something like that in an ice not ice spikes biome, but an iceberg biome. Could I do this? Maybe just do that and get away with it? I can. Okay, cool. So you get the picture now. What we're gonna do. In fact, I could probably just do that. I'm actually kind of just interested to see how that works. Can I get out of here? That falls down there. Oh man. Pity it didn't fall that way. We could have almost got an early test of this thing. So if we go in here, grab this and drop it in. Okay, that's the second block from the bottom, we'll have to just go down there, third block, and top block, and then we'll go down with another one of these into the bottom, and now this should be where everything works for us. Not like that. That's... Jansey, what are you doing? You know that doesn't work. So in there. Bubbles? Yeah, there's bubbles. There are bubbles. Okay, perfect. So if I drop one of these in, that shoots in there and shoots up. Perfect. I almost feel like this is all too easy now with the new water mechanics. So that should be bobbing up here at the top, is that right? It's even shot out of the top. Wow. Wow, that's something solid. So here's the plan, is we want that to go there, and we'll drop that there. Let's check how quick it goes. So if we throw that in there, that drops down there, and block. Are you kidding me? Is that how high this thing... we have to see that again. That is absolutely nuts. Let's go for something like glowstone. You might be able to see this a bit easier. All right, so we drop that in. We'll drop another one in. Hopefully they don't merge. Now watch this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Still waiting for it. What is going on, glowstone? Okay, so these ones messed up a little bit, but that's gonna work for it. Okay, now we have to do it again. I have to see this. This was absolutely crazy. And there again. So here's the wait for it. That is nuts. And of course that one shot into that. That is absolutely crazy. I had no idea it was that crazy powerful to shoot us through there. All right, so this is definitely going to work. In fact, our biggest problem with this elevator system most likely is going to be just the fact that the elevator system is too powerful. Let's just do it one more time because it's fun to watch. I want to make like a fountain that just shoots blocks up like that. That is very, very cool. This seriously never gets old. Just watching things pop up here, drop back down. I've even got this little hopper over here. There's a real part about me that says, I really don't want to see this not shooting these things up like 5 blocks into the air and dropping down. There's just something so much fun about it. I don't know what it is. I mean, I do know what it is, but I'm definitely not giving that up. So that's what we're at right now. That's where we're at. I've gone ahead. I've placed in another chest. This is in the incorrect spot. I keep shift placing chests just out of habit. I think I've just always done that. I was going to try to do a little note block thing, but it didn't really work with the hopper and all that. And the observer and all that. That's why that's there. But look at that. Already over a stack of cactus. And I mean, I've been working on here for a bit, but I mean, that's some solid cactusing right there. Like, it's pretty decent. Also, the whole trim and all that, that's just there. I think I don't even need it. I'll probably switch it back at some stage. And look at that. Looking good. I have got one thing that I do want to do, and we're probably going to do this after a few episodes where I've got the blocks that I want, and that is to get this back piece over here, well, get that whole piece dug out at the top and get it so as you look in, you can't see the roof, but it eventually just disappears into nothingness. That's what I want, but that's a way away. Let's just go up here, and I'm sure you noticed that there's a whole bunch of decorating going on. Very important stuff. As I say, you know what, if we can't do a good enough farm efficiency-wise, it better look good, and I think we got it looking all right. And here, I'm just going to get some of these, and also some of those, and I want to try something out. Can I get out here? Perfect. And jump down here, take a bit of damage, and we're about to start texturing. In fact, you know what? Oak is probably one of the hardest blocks to get in terms of wood. Besides acacia. Acacia is also just a pain in the butt to chop down. I think that's the reason why I say it. Is that oak? Those are oak planks. Those are so much darker than I expected. Wow. Okay, so I guess it is up to birch. Birch, make me proud. Also very dark, surprisingly, actually, compared to this smooth sandstone. But I do love this smooth sandstone, so I want to just get a little bit of this textured part about it in here. Maybe, in fact, what might be a better option... Beautiful. What might be a better option would be something like this for the texturing instead, because I don't want this to be completely flat, and I kind of like what I'm thinking of these as roots growing into the ground. I mean, this is spirit wood, so maybe that's got something to do with it, but I wanted to at least play around with this idea a little bit. Yeah, that probably looks a slight bit better. Maybe a little bit of that couldn't hurt. Just a little bit of birch in here and there. That could actually be all right. So a little bit there, maybe a little bit more in here, over there. Now it's just looking too symmetrical, so I got to get rid of that one. Yeah, like that sort of stuff. Little by little, just adding in a bit more detail to this place. But this is a long-term project, so do not fear about this. We're gonna probably be able to expand out that way if we want to, and that's not the final storage spot. We need this farm in here before we start doing the final storage. But I think it's pretty successful. I think it's all looking pretty darn good. And while we're just busy building upstairs, we're gonna be getting a whole bunch of cactus. In fact, let's make this our goal. Once we're at that much, I think we will have enough for doing what I want to do, but we'll leave that till a later episode. But for today, that will be the episode. So thank you so much for joining me here today, guys. As I say, your guys' support is super appreciated, and I love to see the enthusiasm on the videos. So thank you very much for that. But until then, I'll see you in the next one.